right there. At the same time, trading 1 minute or another chart. You see why I like 1 minute chart so far? Is because first of all, it's moving. It's the volatility. Obviously, I can kind of work it, you know. Otherwise, if I, for example, do like 1 day or 4 hours, then I'm pretty much kind of just simply not doing anything whatsoever. And with 1 minute I can play with it. As you can see, I'm barely making any money, but I'm at 132 bucks. And that is a hell of a lot of money in less than 2 hours. That is incredibly a lot of money in just 2 hours. You see, I haven't sold it just yet. I haven't closed my position. I waited it out, and I kind of got myself into this trend, into this line that went up. And I could have sold it at any point in time, as you can see, when it was going down. That's what I was doing in the beginning, but there was always a chance that I could have taken 100 bucks loss easily, just like that. Bam, bam, that's it. There's no money. And now I kind of waited it, and it's going up. It went down. I sold it somewhere out here, obviously, and now it isn't working out as intended. Now, as you can see, the trend is going up for some time, so I have to be aware that it's gonna go down. There's absolutely no other option. It's going to die, and it's dying like that. However, it went up alive once again. Now a good question is, when exactly it's all over? However, it's not going over quickly. I guess that when it's like showing you that another trend is about to begin, so one candle goes red, so that means the price going down, and the second one is in the minus, it's probably a good idea to short it. However, it's important to know that in this way I have no doubts that I will have to take the loss of this first chart, obviously, as you can see, just like that. So that killed my profit to 12 from quite a bit. And it's going up. So if, for example, one dies, another one doesn't, there's probably no point in shorting it just yet. Maybe that's the correction right here. Now, as you can see, it went down again. It opened above, so you can assume that one kind of candle went up or so. I'm not, yeah, but well, you know, that's what it means, I guess, that you kind of jump through. You could imagine that you jump through the candle which went up if you don't like to view it as a different kind of correction. But obviously, just simply the second candle here opened at a different price than the first candle closed, and it's unclear if does that the indication that the market's gonna go up, or is that the indication that it's gonna go down, or does that mean there is no indication whatsoever and it's just a game, a video game of candles going up or down, and one has to guess it right, otherwise you're going to lose money. Now once again, if you got a strong candle on the way down, very strong indeed, but that actually does not mean anything really. You see, bam, it just went back up, and it looks so strong compared to what was happening here, and it just went back up just like that, and bam, look at that. That's just crazy. That's just absolutely insane right there. Nah, absolutely like madness. Once again, slowly but surely we are in a different trend. So I see the trend, maybe I should follow the trend, I guess a trend. So I see the trend and I'm selling it. It looks like we are in the trend right now. It's going down, so I guess that it will stay going down. That's what I'm hoping for, to catch myself a trend. And look at that, that's minus 50 bucks right there. Catch 5 of these and you're at minus 250. Yeah, I'm still hoping for it to go down, but it looks like these are killing me easy. Okay, besides before I go anywhere, let's look how this is going to work out. It kind of took out my profit here. It blobbed everything up. The first candle then opened, it was like a super up. It opened lower and it went down on this kind of a super candle up, making my profit loss count even worse. A lot worse. However, I'm in the money and I'm going to take this profit for myself. It looks like I did got myself a profit there. Let's look at it. And summary, orders. So I bought it at 795. Or no, I didn't. There's a buy order here, 2227, and this one doesn't tell me. So the order ID 589. And that's not the same order. Okay, maybe it's the last one right here. Yeah, I messed up completely. So that's 2227, right? 665. And I guess it closed at 675. Or did I miss something? Looks so. Placed, executed. Oh no, I messed up once again. Order placed by sell. Where's the sell order? There was no sell order here. Okay, so that has to be the sell order here, somewhere here. In any case, I don't get it just yet. He simply bought it and sold it, right? And it tells me that my last order was simply buy and not sell. Okay, now I get it. I simply closed the position. So it doesn't really show me where I closed the position. It just shows me that I initiated the initial order, which is either to buy or sell. By closing the order, doesn't really show up here. It just kind of tells me like, hey, you bought it, it was placed, executed, but it doesn't show me that where actually you closed it. So these got filled at 665, the last order, and it doesn't show me where I closed it. However, I'm in the money. I was in the minus previously, the last hour, and you can check it out in the previous parts. However, I made up maybe more than $300. I don't remember just what kind of loss I had previously. Now that that's done, I'm gonna go and play with these charts right here. For example, a daily chart. As you can see, this daily chart right here, so far it looks like it's going down. And it's going down good. So, what am I going to do here? I could actually try and trade these, but from my experience with 1 minute, these don't really make sense anyway. But they do have a much stronger trends going on. However, I can't really sit here and just kind of make sure that I'm right or wrong. No. Let's see. Now that was a proper blob right here. I would most of the time try to trade absolutely everything there is, and each and every candle if possible, but as you can see, it's barely possible to spot anything here. Now that's Euro USD, and that's how Euro USD looked for the last decade. 2. Well, a decade, more than a decade. So kind of nicely is going up and down here, as you can see. It's like the euro is having it, then the dollar is having it, euro, dollar. This is where oil crashed. That was just an absolute beast right here. Nobody really talked about it that much. I haven't noticed, like when the financial crisis took place, everybody was yelling about it for like 2 years, and after that you could hear every time was like the market is recovering, the market is recovering, the market is recovering. Even when it surpassed 2,800, they were still yelling the market is recovering, the market is recovering. And probably somewhere up to like here, when the next recession started here. Well, it isn't recession, but it's such a mess that it never really used to happen, that I kind of would classify this as a correction. And as you can see, after these kind of recessions or corrections, call it whatever you like it, like these, the market is just heading up like crazy, and it is heading up like crazy. That's another recession that took place here, and there's no doubt that another one is taking place. But let's not forget that this isn't like a recession that's affecting everybody. No, it's just affecting the people that are actually putting money into the stock market, which is probably most of really rich companies, individuals, banks, countries, and that's it. However, if you have a couple of 100,000, which is obviously extremely a lot, and not putting anything into stock market, and the stock market crashes to 0 or in half, you don't think it's a recession. You think everything is fine, I didn't lost any money. However, your friends who are as rich as you are wouldn't agree with you, because they probably lost tens of thousands, and they don't think that nothing was going on. You see, if you get yourself on a good trend line here, you're in the money. I'm going to 1 minute, and as you can see, no actual trade lines established. I'm just going to buy it and have it. Let's see where this is gonna go. $17,000 breached. Bitcoin down 50% from all-time high. Finally, it looks like I'm in the profit, and my profit was killed, and it went up once again. No doubts about that. That's apple right here, a perfect stock. Why? Because it looks so beautiful. It goes up and down, up and down, up, and it's always going up. It's something you would find like a